Welcome, everyone. So, today I want to go over some specific ways that we can use AI to help with professional communication as well as entrepreneurship. So, these are some specific things that apply to academia because many of us are teaching writing courses, communication courses in different ways, business courses, or regardless of the topic, it still has an aspect in that all degrees need to have some aspect of professional communication. All degrees can be an aspect of entrepreneurship because entrepreneurship comes from every single topic, right? So this applies to everything in academia. But we're going to focus on some specific things, specific ways that we can use the AI to our advantage to maximize our professional communication and to really help with entrepreneurship in general. The first thing that I want to go over is that all of this that we're talking about is based upon having a foundation of AI literacy to begin with. We all need to know the different components as far as having an awareness of AI, that it's all around us, having capability, building upon prompt engineering and using the right AI for the right job. And then also having knowledge as far as understanding that AI can be used in different ways. It can be used ethically. It can be used in not so great ways, but we have to have this understanding of how is it being used and to use it effectively, efficiently, and ethically so that we can protect our own data as well as other people's data as well. And then finally, we need to make sure that we still have critical thinking, right? That's a very powerful, important aspect of AI literacy. So everything that we're talking about here today is built upon this type of knowledge. The very first way that AI can really help us is that it can help us to learn new content. Now, as a professional, that means that I know what I'm talking about, right? I'm a professional. I know what I am addressing. I'm prepared for the situation. In order to be properly prepared and to know what's going on, I need to learn new information. And AI is really powerful because it's a tool that really enhances our agency as learners so that whatever topic I need to know about, I can quickly and easily learn that from the AI. But in order to do that effectively, I need to make sure that I have developed some good prompt engineering skills. So I could ask it a simple prompt, but I could also use a more advanced prompt using an advanced prompt formula. So here's a great advanced prompt formula where we put in a task, instruction, context, reasons, and clarification. A simple example would be to give this type of prompt to the AI. Please assume the role of a subject matter expert in the field of X and teach me about Y. Use examples pertaining to Z. I need to learn this in order to blank. Is there anything else I can tell you for you to best help me learn this information? The big thing here is that I'm presenting a prompt, and then I can now modify this prompt with the specifics dealing with what I need to learn. So here's an example. Here I go into whatever AI you prefer. In this case, I'm going into ChatGPT and I say, please assume the role of a subject matter expert in the field of a company brand storyteller and teach me about crafting narratives that build brand identity. Use examples pertaining to Dove's Real Beauty campaign. I need to learn this in order to help a brand stand out in a competitive market. Is there anything else I can tell you to help me best learn this information? And sure enough, the AI delivers with quickly going through and telling me, well, what is a brand storyteller, why that matters, why that's important. And then you can see how it's using the examples of what I wanted it to do so that I can better understand it. The key thing here is to understand that this is an ongoing conversation. I interacted with the AI, I asked it to help me learn this, and now I can continue to go back to it. I can keep asking it questions. I can tell it to clarify certain things. I can say, this is too complicated the way that you presented it. Present it to me at a lower grade level or make the language simply more simple for me to understand. I'm in full control. That's the other big thing to understand is that you as the person using the AI, you're in full control. You can say, change this, modify this, explain it to me in this way. Use different examples. I know I told you to use these examples, but now give me something else. You're in full control. The other big thing is that I, as a professional that's trying to learn this information, I can access this anytime, anywhere, because it is fully available to me at any time, as opposed to an instructor where I would have to go to at certain times, at certain locations. Now I can access this at any time, anywhere, whether from a laptop or by simply using my cell phone. I have access to it and I can ask it questions as much as I need to get clarification and to fully learn any type of topic. Along with that, we need to understand that we must have this new mindset, this new mentality of lifelong learning. We as professionals, in order to stay as a professional, we have to be on top of things. We have to continually learn new things. We have to stay on top of trends. We have to stay on top of new technology, on new information in general. So using AI as this powerful tool is really going to help us to continually learn. And now I can lower my anxiety dealing with having to learn new things because I have this friend, this AI that's my friend that I can always go to, that I can always ask questions as many times as I want. It won't get upset. It won't get stressed out because it's an AI. So I can interact with it and use it in many, many different ways to help me learn and understand. The next big way that we can really use AI as a professional is to practice and rehearse. Now, those are two very different things, and they're very important in themselves. Practice means that I can go over the information many times. So I can have the AI give me information many times. I can have it ask me questions about content so that I can learn. All those things, that's practice, right? But the rehearse is when I go through and actually go through the process. That's a bit different than practice. And the AI can really help me with that. As an example, I can have it help me with, let's say, a pitch, right? Let's say an elevator type pitch. So I can go to the AI and say, hey, I'm going to give you a pitch. You evaluate it for me and tell me how I did. So I could do that via text. I could just type that out and have the AI view it and then give me some feedback. Or I can actually do it through audio because now the AI is equipped with more advanced audio capabilities, so I can speak directly to it. So here's an example of me doing a simple type of elevator pitch in order for me to gain more experience by going through and actually rehearsing it, going through and practicing before I do the real thing with a real person. This really improves one's capability and makes someone be that much more of a professional. So this is great for entrepreneurship so that I can be ready to give my pitch when needed. Again, by practicing it and making sure that I'm ready. Hello, ChatGPT, are you there?
Hello, yes, I'm here. How can I help you today?
Great. I need to practice my elevator pitch. I want to go over this, and can you help me by pretending to be, let's say, an executive that's ready to invest, but is only giving me a few minutes to initially hear my presentation? Can we do that?
Absolutely. I'd be happy to help you with your elevator pitch. Go ahead and start whenever you're ready, and I'll play the role of an interested executive with limited time.
Great. Thank you so much for your time today. My pitch is dealing with a special new app that's available that people could get so that they could get information on how to treat different illnesses and problems that someone might have. So the idea with this is that you would put in the symptoms or the issue, the situation, and then this would give you home remedies about what you can do to address a situation. And then if needed, it could also give you additional information such as doctors or actual medicine that you need to get or anything like that. And it could give you discounts and coupons as well as tell you exactly where to go and what to do. So that's my overall pitch, and I think it could have a real impact.
Thank you for sharing your idea. It sounds like you're addressing a significant need for accessible healthcare information. How does your app ensure the accuracy and reliability of the home remedies and additional information it provides?
Yes, my idea is that this would be backed by actual research. It would be approved by a doctor or other medical personnel in order to ensure that this is actually reliable and useful for the clients.
That's a strong approach. Having medical professionals involved would definitely add credibility and trust to your app. How do you plan to monetize the app while ensuring it remains accessible to a wide audience?
Thank you for helping me with this simulation and for practicing my pitch. Can you give me some feedback on the interaction that we just had?
Of course, your pitch has a compelling concept that addresses a real need, which is great. Here are a few pointers. 1. Clarity and confidence. You communicated your idea clearly, but try to sound a bit more confident and enthusiastic to engage your listener. 2. Problem and solution. You mentioned the app provides information on treating illnesses, which is great. Highlighting a specific problem it solves can make your pitch more impactful. 3. Monetization strategy. You touched on discounts and coupons, which is good. Elaborating on how you plan to monetize the app while keeping it accessible would strengthen your pitch. 4. Engagement. Try to include a question or a statement that invites interaction, making the executive feel involved. Overall, you're on the right track. With a bit of refinement, your pitch can be even more compelling.
Great. Thank you so much, ChatGPT. Okay, so you can see there that, wow, that was very helpful. That helped me practice it and rehearse the whole thing. And it also gave me feedback. And that's the real power of developing myself to be that much more of a professional and help me with entrepreneurship to be successful in whatever business. So AI is really powerful as a tool to help me with that process of helping me to develop my skills through practice and rehearsal. Some other massive ways that AI can really help us is with improving our efficiencies within whatever job we have. So that means making us more effective and efficient and helping us with making the best decisions possible within our job. AI can help us with that because we've learned the advanced prompt formula. So when we formulate things, we can ask the AI in the best way possible to help us with certain things, such as, let's say, creating a business proposal or writing an effective email, or even decisions on certain things like marketing campaigns. I can do A/B testing, all these things I can use the AI for because now I have that advanced prompt formula where I can ask it specifically those type of questions or ask it to help me with that. Now, I need to use it effectively in that I still need to know what I'm doing, right? So that's why it's important for me to have foundational knowledge in those things. So before I ask it to help me quickly write an essay or let's say, business proposal, I should know what a good business proposal is. So I should use the AI to help me, hey, teach me about what goes into a good business proposal. What are good components about that? What should I be looking for in order to maximize its impact? Now, once I learn that, and I become this professional, well, then now I can use that tool as an enhancement to my capabilities by say, hey, put this together for me. And now when it does, and it gives me a product, I can go through and properly evaluate it because I first learned what a good business proposal is. That's the big difference. That makes all the difference as far as someone that's a true professional as opposed to someone that is just simply using a tool to look good, right? That's the big difference. The people that will really succeed are the people that can build up their skills and capability by using an enhancement tool like AI to make them be able to do that much more. So that's a big distinction here. Now, another major way and a great powerful way is multimodality. Now, I gave you an example there with the audio and that how it's really powerful there. And I want you to make sure that you notice there that when I use that to help me with that process, it's using true multimodality because not only did it interpret what I said by translating the audio into text and then understanding, no, it was actually understanding my voice. So if you remember there in the reply, when it gave me feedback, it said that I should try to sound a bit more confident. So it's actually interpreting my actual vocal expression to that, right? So that's a big, powerful thing that AI now has is this multimodal capability. And in the same way, we want to use that capability to help us with media creation. Because a big thing of being a great professional and being an entrepreneur is this ability to use visuals to maximize our impact in different ways. If I'm a professional, I want to have professional visuals. If I'm an entrepreneur, I want to use visuals to maximize the impact when I try to persuade someone, when I try to present someone with a great product. I want to have those great visuals. I want to have the best impact possible, and visuals can really help us with that. So many different types of media can help us, and AI can be this great assistive tool in the creation of that. But let me give you a simple example of this. So I could use an AI that helps me create images. There's tons out there, everything from Microsoft Bing image creator to Midjourney to everything in between. Night Cafe is another one that I recommend. But I could go in there and simply feed it a line as to what I want. So in this case, I'm trying to create some interesting looking sofas that are robotic themed for a trendy cafe that deals with technology, right? So that's the idea, is that this is a full techie new type of cafe, and so I want to have a sofa that kind of looks like a robot. So I put that all in as far as my prompt, feed it into an AI that can create great images, and boom, it gives me lots of great things to think about, lots of great visualizations now, so I can take this to a client and show them exactly what I'm talking about. You can see the power of this because I was able to create this in a matter of minutes now, multiple ideas, multiple examples to help visualize my idea so I can work with a client to really maximize this idea, this overall view of what we're going for. Then I could also take it to a graphic designer and say, hey, look, here are our ideas, now go to the next level. But you can see how much time we've saved, how much expenditure there'd be because I could give a more exact thing of what I want and provide that to the graphic designer so that they can move forward with it and make it even better. So you could see how this really helps us with efficiencies, with effectiveness, and maximizing our overall impact for our product. Let's go even further with this because I could take another idea here. Let's go back to my pitch idea dealing with creating an app that would give you home remedies for any type of ailment or situation and develop that even further. So with the AI, I can have it create an impactful image. This will help to sell my product, right? Let's say we're doing some sort of marketing campaign. So here's a great image, and I can have the AI also help me with text so I can create some marketing text, some great copy that I can put in there for text for this to really promote it really well. And then I could go even to the next level. I can use another AI to go from image to even video. The one I like to use is Minimax. There's plenty out there, different ones that can help you to go from image to actual video. You use that AI, maximize that, and now it makes everything even more powerful by making it come alive. So now we have our overall product. Now we have some great marketing material. And again, this could be a final product in itself. Or you could take this and say, hey, look, here's a great initial draft. Take it to a professional designer, professional videographer, and go from there. The big thing is that now I've really maximized my capability. Look how much more professional I come across. Look at how much more I can do as far as entrepreneurship because I'm able to use these AI tools to my overall maximum, right? Now, the big thing in using all these things is that we have to have a proper balanced approach. So we have to make sure that we are still using proper critical thinking. We're still thinking it through. When should I use AI? When should I not? I need to use it effectively. I still need to know what I'm doing, right? I still need to develop my communication skills. I need to have foundational knowledge in all of this, but AI can help me to develop those skills. I need to also make sure that I'm avoiding over reliance. I want to know what it is that I'm doing and not lose certain skills. I want to use AI as an enhancement tool, not as a crutch. So we have to make sure that we're avoiding over reliance. And the way that we do that is by being reflective, thinking about what we're doing, using critical thinking, and also ensuring that we have good AI literacy to begin with so that we understand these issues and avoid problems that might arise. Throughout all of this, it's important to have that critical thinking so that we are ethical in our implementation and in our usage. We have to make sure that we're clear on what we're doing and that we're not violating any moral issues. We are handling all data privately and properly so that we use AI as an effective tool, not as something that could cause other issues. So again, AI literacy comes into play once again. All right, so that's the idea here of how we can use AI to a high level to enhance our professional communication skills and to enhance our capabilities as an entrepreneur because so much now is available to us. I'm going to put some links in the description so that you can access these different tools. The big thing is to develop your capabilities with them. Start to play around because then the skills that you developed with one tool easily apply to other tools. And then you can have all this great capability to enhance your communication skills as a professional and to enhance your entrepreneurship capabilities as well. Together, we can help everyone in academia by developing these capabilities overall. Thank you, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe so that we can help as many people as possible. And remember, learning is for life.